And now, Houston, Texas, make some noise because the time for talk is over. It's time to unleash the fury.
Welcome in, everybody. Alongside your old pal, we got promoter extraordinaire Eric Garcia and the Cobra. Alden Koreah getting ready to make his UFC debut. Right here, we're under like 2 weeks away at this point, man. Dude, welcome into the studio. It's great to have you here, Alden. How does it feel to say you are fighting in the UFC?
Feels amazing. It feels somewhat unreal because it's been 14 years since I've been doing this, so it just feels unreal. It feels like it's not even happening. It hasn't even hit me yet. I don't think it will hit me till Tuesday when I head out to San Antonio.
It was what? Your amateur debut was with us?
Yep, it was. Yep, amateur debut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you started fighting that way?
No, I started training when I was 13.
Okay.
Yep.
And you made your amateur debut in what, like?
I was like, I think I had to have my mom sign it when I was 17. Yeah.
2015, dating the right team?
Oh, yep.
That was, yeah.
Well, we got an armbar in the first round, 128. No big deal.
2018?
2015.
2015.
Yeah, so
10 years
ago. Just past 10 years since he made his amateur debut.
And look, he runs the board as an amateur, goes 5-0. Kyle Broadwater, there's a name we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah. Kyle Broadwater, I feel like was a short notice. He had
short
to go
notice
up a
at
weight class.
140?
Yeah, he had to go up. Because you were fighting at 25 for a little while.
Yep.
Yeah, even as an amateur. But then you went up to 35. You came back, right? To 25.
No, I think it was just because it was a short notice. I was supposed to fight, forgot his name, Kid Lightning, and then he had pulled.
Oh, Aguilar.
Yeah, Aguilar.
Joseph Aguilar.
He pulled, and then we found a last-minute replacement at 140.
140. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
there it is. I was trying to get to the name. I was scrolling down. I couldn't get there so fast. He got so many fights.
I remember you were so upset when you thought you weren't going to fight. There was one fight that you got really upset.
Oh, no.
Because you didn't fight, right?
I didn't fight, yeah. I made weight and everything, and then the guy came in overweight, and then he just dipped out. Yeah.
So much. Y'all put so much into these camps, man, and people don't understand. Like, when you're a fighter that takes it serious, that shit matters. You know, you get these guys who just want to show up and say they can fight. They miss weight. They don't fucking sell tickets. They don't do shit. They don't understand. Like, when that fight don't happen, it affects the guy who really
did take the
fight.
time to prepare and put the time in at camp.
Like this
weight.
this weekend we have a shit ton of fights on this card, and I made a post in the group yesterday, and I said, hey, look, we have a ton of fights, and I'll be honest, I'm looking to get rid of some. So if you're the guy that misses weight this weekend, your fight will be off. Like, I don't give a shit if your opponent says, no, I'll fight him anyway. Like, you're gonna be out of here. So
Time constraints are a real concern. And
you gotta
25 fights. That's a lot.
I feel like they don't do no justice for their opponent. Like, it sucks. It sucks for the guy who really works hard and makes weight, but
Yeah, agreed. And it always sucks to find that out like weigh-in day.
well, that's why I let them know ahead of
Like,
time.
oh,
I
hey,
gave them 4 days.
I'm 15
Figure it out.
pounds overweight. Sorry. I
And
tried.
we've had some guys that come in there and they do shit like that.
Yeah.
Supposed to fight. I had one guy supposed to fight at 85 against Martin.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Remember
talk
that
about.
shit?
Yeah,
And the dude came in over 200.
Yeah.
And Poses and them were like, bro, if you told us last night,
It's
like,
just unacceptable, man.
we could have fucking ate dinner and did 195 something.
Yeah.
Bro, shit, man. I mean, you've been with 4 Ounce your whole career?
I was with Precision MMA. I did like a summer class there, but then I went to 4 Ounce. I met
Precision
Jonathan.
is Tom Dinklage?
Tom Dinklage.
That's my boy. Old school Tom. He was Travis Took's first black belt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, years and years ago, man. So that you and over there was what? Scotty Juarez was there, right? And Lil Tony.
I don't even remember who was
Orozco?
there. It was like a summer class that I did.
Okay, so it wasn't really an MMA, no MMA program there.
Yeah.
You just went in there and tried jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
But you wrestled in high school?
I did. I wrestled in high school.
Where'd you go to high school at?
Cypress Creek.
Okay.
Yep.
Side Creek?
Yeah.
On Grant Road?
Yeah, right off Grant Road and 249. I know exactly where it is. I had friends that went to school out there.
So you found your way to 4 Ounce because of the area you lived in?
Because of the area I lived in, I met Jonathan, and then he told me about 4 Ounce, and I just went over to 4 Ounce. And
You went to school with Jonathan? Did he wrestle out there too?
he also wrestled. Yeah.
What happened to J-Boy?
He had a couple kids and just
Got fat.
got fat.
Hey, now they call him the fireman.
He is
Oh,
the
yeah.
fireman. Yeah, I mean.
My lines are usually relevant
Okay.
on some level.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he started with like local fire department now. It's Houston Fire, I think.
Yeah, that's badass, man. It's a good career.
Yeah, good for him, man.
And I'm sure he's got he's got great cardio for that. Going up and down ladders.
It looks like he just sits in the truck and makes videos. He fucking makes videos all day
Damn,
long.
man, I'm gonna throw my boy under the bus.
Do you
I'm
watch
throwing him under the
it?
fire truck.
Oh, bro, he'll be in there. He'll be like, on our way. Fucking, but he never shows the action.
Yeah, well,
There's never no.
I hope not, man.
Well,
I
at
hope he's
least
not like in an active
if it
fire
was-
doing.
No.
God damn, it's hot in here,
But
y'all.
if it was me, I'd have that bitch. Woo, woo,
There's,
take it up.
there's
Here we
a
go.
baby in the crib back there. Somebody
Yeah.
better get him.
And then, all right,
He's
guys,
working.
we're pulling up to the fire. I'm out. And then come
there
back.
you
All right,
go.
everything's
There you go.
taken care of.
Pro
But it's,
tips, J-boy. Pro tips.
but it's,
right
it's
there.
always just J-Boy smacking on a sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We over there 4 ounce in a room full of killers, and you got probably could we call him your main training partner, Josh Van?
Josh Van, yep.
Is he?
Main training partner.
So Josh is your main trainer.
I'm also going to Aslan boxing with him, so
I saw that.
I've been adding a bunch of stuff to my game.
Boxing. Yeah, man. And you've always had pretty sharp hands, though. You're before Aslan, you were training just 4 ounce boxing.
4 ounce, just 4 ounce.
So who's getting your hands right? I know it ain't Chico.
Chico.
It ain't Frank.
Nah, not Frank.
Frank's the
Chico's got him doing the wallet pick drills. Working on them hands.
stealing them wallets.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I would
Hitting
think-
everybody's bag in the locker room.
Frank say he's responsible for Josh's hands.
I don't know.
He said no comment.
Oh, damn.
No comment.
No love at all.
But man, so UFC guys there. I mean, Daniel retired, but now you got Aswell in there,
As well.
and Van's in there.
Josh Van.
You're in there now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3. Am I missing somebody?
Nah, that's pretty much it.
And then knocking on the door, I'm pretty certain is Hector.
Hector, for sure.
And Justice is probably right there too.
Mhm.
Then we tried to get Terrence Chapman in here today.
Yeah, how's he as a teammate? Is he on time?
Terrence?
Does he show up?
No, he's not on time.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
So Daniel probably whoops his ass
Yep,
after he
they
shows
do.
Duly
up.
noted. Yeah, he probably has a shiner right now or something. He's embarrassed to be on camera.
Well, he's fighting here in a few days. I wanted him to talk
Yeah.
about that shit, you know?
Well, that would have been fun. That would have been nice. Maybe next time.
Well, the cool thing about guys in like your division at flyweight is you got Mick here,
Mm-hmm.
but he's also takes care of Terrence Chapman.
Mhm.
You know, so guys like Terrence, I think that the heavyweight divisions are a lot slimmer than the flyweight division.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when you have someone like Terrence, he's 2-0 right now. I think 4-0, 5-0. If he keeps finishing,
He could get in pretty quick.
yeah, his shot at Contender Series next year is probably pretty high, or even
Yeah.
a short notice call up. You know?
Yep.
You were supposed to be on Contender Series this year.
Mhm.
What week were you supposed to be?
I don't even remember.
It was in
It was-
October.
it was
though,
in
right?
October,
So
yeah.
Probably like the last Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So they call you in because Edgar Charas, I think.
We had saw the post and we had sent it over to my manager and Daniel, and then Daniel got to talking with Mick, and then also my manager started talking to Mick, and they just
made
made it
sense,
happen.
right?
Yep.
Was it Charas that fell out?
It was Charles that
Charas
fell
that
out.
fell out, right? It's another guy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We were talking about that before you arrived. That he had a cup of coffee here in Fury before he got snatched up into the UFC, and the irony of him stepping into fill that spot for him.
He had a very controversial fight in Fury.
Yes,
Remember that?
Very memorable
Did you get to watch it?
for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, man. It was in San Antonio, Texas. He fought Gianni Vasquez, and he caught him in a triangle choke and put him to sleep.
Mhm.
And the refs, like,
Had him in
everybody's
an
screaming,
armbar.
yeah, he's asleep. And the refs like, no, he's good.
Yeah.
No, he's looking at me.
Then he fucking starts armbarring him and like bends his arm completely back while the
Yeah.
dude's passed out. Then he wakes up and his arm's broken. And the referee stops the fight. We're like, dude, what the hell were you doing, man?
Yeah, that's one
Shit
of
went
those
viral,
things,
man. It was on
Yeah.
MMA
Yeah.
Junkie all over the place, but yeah, unfortunate for Gianni. Gianni's still trying to make his way back over here, I think.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Good to have him. But anyway, you step in to fight Alessandro. Yeah, who's also a friend of ours.
Is he? Yeah. With
We
Diego.
actually vacationed with him back New Year's and then another time last year because Diego Lopez is our guy and him and Alessandro are best friends.
Yep.
They came up together, so we're going to be rooting on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hope both of y'all do well, man. I'd love to see a fight of the night and a $50K bonus
Oh,
go
that
to
would be
go to
great.
both of y'all, bro. I know that's life changing.
Yeah, He's 14-4 going to this one. Alden Korea, they've got him listed at 10-3-0, but I believe that's 9-3-1 after the
10-3, 11 and
10-3.
Yeah, 10-3, and then that one.
And then that one, you were the flyweight champion at Fury FC for a hot minute. Overturned to a no contest. Can we talk about that at all, or
yeah, we can
is
talk
that
about
off
that.
limits?
What are your
what
thoughts
happened
about
there?
that? I think it's stupid.
I think it's
honestly.
dumb.
So what happened for those that don't know?
Well, I was smoking pot during camp. You know,
Like most fighters do, probably.
like most fighters do.
I'm looking at his opponent for that fight, and I mean, I'm known to indulge as well. So I mean, how did you fail and one didn't? I mean, I
Yeah.
guess maybe
He probably stopped sooner.
Yeah, must
Alden
have.
smoked after weighing.
Yeah. Paris told us on the podcast. He's like, yeah, I don't really drink, but I like to smoke.
smokes,
You
yeah.
know, so
Well, I mean, there's a ton of guys that do. You know,
yeah.
even guys in the UFC. You know, it just, I guess you got to know how to
Just
beat
that
it,
Texas
when to stop.
commission.
It's just it's
Yeah.
Texas, man. We're behind on that. Legislation needs to happen so that isn't an issue anymore. Super unfortunate, but it was a great fight, man, and huge win for you. Set you up. You got another TKO over Hermano Pineda, who's a stud, man. That's one of those guys. I mean, you
That
throw
dude's active as fuck.
everything at him, and he just keeps coming forward, man.
Yep.
He's ready to go again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always. And then boom, now short notice call up to UFC Fight Night, Noche UFC, Alessandro Costa.
Leading up to this fight, I've noticed, well, I don't know because I didn't used to see you as posting as much, but you're doing a lot of weight training and stuff.
Yep, I'm over at Temple Construction with David.
Okay.
So I kind of put in a leave of absence at my job. I took off the last 6 weeks to just focus solely on this fight, and hopefully I can get that 50K bonus.
quit?
And keep it like that. Yeah,
Are you gonna quit?
Yeah, yeah.
He's out there getting shredded up by the Vietnamese Viper.
Yep.
He's been on a number of our Submission Hunter Pro cards and fought on the undercard a while back. It's been a little while.
Yeah, we're trying to get him back at least for sub hunter. So what's a typical day in your training is what, like because 4 ounces is only open at night, right?
Yeah, only open it in the afternoon. We're actually adding like a midday fighters training, like just drilling, going over certain things. But my typical day is getting up at 5, getting at David's at 5:30, weight training for an hour, come home, rest, have a midday session with either Chico or Joseph McCamish, either jiu-jitsu or striking, and then 5 p.m. to about 7:30 p.m.
You're with all the fighters.
With all the fighters.
So 5:30 a.m. is conditioning, and that place looks pretty full. Like I see other guys, other fighters in there. Is Josh there that early?
He's not there that early. He's usually there maybe like 9 or something like that. But we'll have some other fighters in the morning.
Jacob was going his last.
Jacob went.
Is he still going?
He's not going right now. He definitely has a dad bod right now.
Jacob fought and he said, "All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with that."
Jay's over there. Jay's Alderati.
Jay Alderati, yeah.
Yep.
When you look at that, like you got Jacob Silva, you got Josh Fan, you got Aldretti. Like a lot of y'all guys are very close in weight. I mean, the scene for Houston and the Texas MMA scene is like
very close. It's not too big, Like I mean, there's a ton of us, but like everyone knows each other.
Y'all are
Everyone's
all getting work
probably trained
together.
together. Yeah.
It's just a deep talent pool that you're gonna see here in the next few years. All these guys transferring over to the UFC. Shit's insane, man.
Yeah, Jay Aldretti will be up there before you know it.
Yeah, Jay Aldretti went from 25 to 35. So now he's fighting at 35. Do you see yourself staying at 25?
Yeah, I think so. Once I started this weight training with David, I actually lost about 12 to 10 pounds just from training there, from being there. Because I was at 55 when I first started camp. Now I'm at 45, a little bit under 40, 45.
Temple Construction, man. He doesn't play around, man. That's legit.
So are you doing a lot of cardio-based stuff?
Now I'm doing more cardio just because we're trying to get the weight off right now. No more weight training. He's just trying to get my weight down.
Is there going to be like an off season though where you're packing on muscle? Maybe you get back up to that heavier weight and decide, shit, maybe I'll fight at 35.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I mean, really, just the training by itself got me to 45, and maybe I want to stay at 25.
And your diet, do you count your calories and make sure that you're eating a certain amount of shit?
I haven't been, and I mean these last 2 weeks I will be, but I mean I haven't been. I've been eating full meals, 3 meals a day, snacks in between.
Specific stuff?
Nothing specific. I mean, obviously healthy, homemade stuff, chicken, beef.
You don't have like a meal prep sponsor. Or
I have Icon from the UFC.
Okay.
But
Are they sending you meals?
They're sending me meals.
Oh, damn, that's
yeah,
badass.
Yeah.
So they'll send you meals even while you're out of town, whatever.
Yep.
What if they do that for everybody? It's pretty good. But technically there's no reason for a guy to miss weight, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're doing it for him, I'd imagine they're doing it for everybody.
Well, unless they send you like
Fresh coming in.
18 meals and you eat 9 of them in one day.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
then the dudes are missing weight, right? Like,
Your
shit.
first 10 meals are on us.
And you don't have to pay for none of that shit.
None of it. Supplements, food.
That's cool. So you talk about your day job. What is it that you do right now? I've seen you climbing poles and shit.
I used to climb cell phone towers, but I was machining the past 2 years.
Okay.
So I'm in a warehouse just making open hole packers for downhole tools.
Is it all 9 to 5 or it's
It's like 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
So he's got his afternoons open to go in there
to
and
go train?
Mm-hmm.
So what?
get
So
whooped up by.
So like when you were fighting for us, you had this job obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd get off at 3. Would you have time to go home and nap and shit, and then
Sometimes, like maybe like 45 minutes, I'd go home for a little bit and
then back to
and
training?
then to the gym.
See, man, people don't understand how tough it is, how tough it can be on a fighter. Whose house is guy that got the knockout and quit his job immediately
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
and got the bonus?
Yeah.
He's done it twice now. He's got 2 knockouts.
I think his name is Malcolm or
Malcolm.
something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Malcolm Wellmaker.
All right.
Fucking Wellmaker put a dude to sleep, and he said, "Hey, if I get this bonus, I'm quitting my
This is
job."
my notice.
And then I think he recorded himself calling and said, "Hey man, I'm not coming. Like, I'm a wrap. I'm done."
That's awesome, man. God bless him. We should all be so lucky.
So do you like it like when, like I think y'all got a few guys fighting this weekend on Fury? When you're in camp and then you got other guys in camp, does it kind of roll smooth? or
It does help because everyone's in good shape and we're just pushing each other to the max, you know. And that's why I like having Josh and stuff like that, and going to David's and going to Aslan Boxing. Like with him, like he's the number 1 in the world right now. So if he's the number 1 in the world, what does that mean for me? That means
Right.
I'm gonna be close to there here soon.
Yeah.
So
And you get to gauge your progress too, and how you do with him, you know, in training and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, based on like, 'cause he's fought some of the toughest guys in the world already.
Yep.
So you know, if you're getting in there and y'all are having really good competitive rounds, you're like, "Fuck, man, I'm just as good."
Mhm.
That's how you've known that you're ready to go, huh?
yeah,
Yeah. It's been a long time coming, man. You coming to Fury this weekend?
I'll be there. Yep.
You got the card, Wayne?
Are you cornering anybody or what?
No, I will be.
You're just gonna come drink beer.
Yeah, drink beer.
Hey, David Tran Wynn is going to poo-poo that idea. Cameron Graves taking on Mateus Silva in the main event for the featherweight championship.
We have a
this
big ass
Sunday.
card.
Yeah. There's only 25 fights, point to one. Which one do you want to talk about?
I mean, there's a ton of fights, man. And again, I've always said, like, we do a certain amount of cards a year, and we have such a big roster now. So I've got to pack these pro cards, the pro section of this card, as much as I can, just to make sure that all our guys fight. But Cameron Graves is fighting for the belt, man, 14-7, and I feel like he's ready to make that jump at some point. Just a shot. He just needs a shot. you know?
Right. And you got
It's do or die right now for him.
Abdulaziz Datsalayev in the co-main event taking on Nikolai Kiyase.
Yeah, it's too Russian.
Irakli Kuchukidze is back, and I know how to say his name this time, taking on Richard Mayol in the welterweight division. Tonio Figueiredo. I know there was some concern his opponent fell out, and you're scrambling to find a replacement for him. Saul Elizondo.
Have you ever
stepping
trained
in.
with Tonio?
I haven't trained with him, but yeah, we
He's
had
talented,
that plan.
That's
Yeah, he's
another
good.
guy
He's
that,
good.
man, I
That
expect
kid's
to make.
talented.
I see this taking place at 135.
He just wanted to fight.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he got a bantamweight fight. He's like, man, I'll do it. And you've done that before. You've been in that position before.
You fought Tonio as an amateur, didn't
As
you?
an amateur, yep.
And you won. You handed him one of his very rare, maybe his only loss.
You know, Van handed him the second one
Did it? Okay.
as an
It's
amateur.
been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's lost to 2 4-ounce guys. That kid is talented as shit, man. And he's 4-0 right now. And he's young, and he wants to stay active. We're already looking to book him for November. I think he can probably find himself there next year. That's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And Maya Stewart is back, 135 division, taking on Katharina Lehner. Bustin Justin Longoria, taking
Longoria's
on
another flyweight.
taking on Samson somebody. I'm gonna have to get with
Tabby
him.
Tight.
Is that how you say that?
Samson Tabby
All right,
Tight.
all right.
The 2 more flyweights. Longoria's sole losses to Jacob. think, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Jacob Silva, and then I think Samson is
yeah.
6-1 coming in. So adding another flyweight to the mix. Justin looking to stay. Have you got to train with Justin at all?
No. I was actually supposed to fight him too.
I remember that. Yeah, you were. He pulled out of that one, didn't he?
I'm not going back to that. Anna Crutchfield, Melisano. She's got a new name. Did she get married? She got married recently? All right. Good to know. Lydia Warren taking on Anna Crutchfield, Melisano at the strawweight division. Yeah. And then Dumar Roa and Dmitry Gioev.
That's DC's guy. Daniel Cormier's guy.
Okay,
yeah.
kicking things off on the main card. And then, golly, dude.
We skipped over Chapman.
Did I? Well, we talked about him already. That's why. And he can't even be bothered to show up in studio to hype his own fight. So the mention is all he gets.
Did you ever get to get some rounds in with Chapman?
Chapman, maybe like 1 or 2.
How does that look like?
Me moving around a bunch.
Getting him tired?
Yeah.
Punching him in the gut? Leg kicks?
Yeah, leg kicks.
So he should know how to check some leg kicks. He's fighting Dwight Matters 3-1. Should be a fun fight.
Yep.
See, heavyweights are always fun. The females are always fun too. If you look, we've got 4 female fights or 3 on this card.
There's like 3 that I saw. Maybe it's 4. You tell me.
Sandy
You made
Jerez.
You made the card. Yeah, Sandy Jerez back on the pro side of things in the prelims, taking on Monique Dodson. Marcus Nash and AJ Hotchkins. That's one that Raheel Ramzanali was saying he expects that one to be insane. Lucas Valente taking on Evian Rodriguez. Anthony Strapp taking on Dowlet Karamula. Dude.
We got a shit ton of fights, huh?
And then
Patrick Hutton.
Mitchell Cup taking on Patrick Bam Bam
You know Patrick Hutton? You don't know Bam Bam?
Oh, man.
Hutton's been in the scene forever, bro. He's fought everybody. He was fighting when I fought like in 2010.
And he's got one more in the tank, at least one more.
That's what he says.
If he wins this one, he's going to have one more again.
Yeah, that's
I could totally see that.
So that's what I was hoping with Jacob Silva. But I haven't been able to talk him into coming back.
Yeah.
Like, he laid those gloves down and said he was going to retire, and then
I think it makes sense.
Nick Piccinini fought Steven Orozco a couple weeks ago. And I was like, okay. So
that would be a good fight.
I'd like to see Nick and Jacob.
I've said it, Rich said it on the last podcast. The cherry on top, man. It was like the storybook ending for Jacob Silva. You know, he reclaims the title that he lost. He lays the gloves down, goes out on a high note. It would take something really intriguing and really special, because I know that was an emotional fight for him, to undo that and come back for one more. That's an intriguing opportunity. Yeah, Nick Piccinini. I mean, that'd be a great fight.
I understand.
It'd be a great test for Nick. And, I mean, it'd be another cherry on top. Maybe get 2 cherries on top.
Well, I understand Jacob says, like, I know I'm never going to get back to the UFC. He fought on Contenders twice.
Yeah.
He's a little bit older now. So at this point, he really has to just fight for the love of it.
Yeah.
Or for the paycheck. You know what I mean? But
he said that in his post-fight speech after the last one. He doesn't want to just fight for a paycheck. So
is he in the gym right now?
Yeah, he was there yesterday.
Okay, so he's still in there, even though. And there's a lot of guys like who say, okay, well, fuck it. If I'm gonna retire, if they have no ownership like Daniel in the gym, like, what's he going for?
Love of the game.
So if you're gonna be in shape and he's fucking around with these guys that are in the UFC that are in his weight class, you might as well go to the next best thing. That's Fury.
Hey,
keep it going, right?
You get no argument from me.
I'm calling
man.
Jacob today.
So what's going to happen?
Calling him again.
What's going to happen if he doesn't fight now? He's going to end up like Patrick Bam Bam Hutton. He's going to be like pushing 50 with one left in the tank. He's always going to wonder what if. So, man, I had one more fight left on my deal. What if I would have fought?
Now, let me tell you.
And then he's going to rip the Band-Aid off.
Somebody like Patrick Hutton is in phenomenal fucking shape. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the dude is jacked. He can do a fucking hour of sprinting and shit. Like, his cardio's off the chain.
Golly, if he listens to this podcast, he's going to get an erection right now. Go ahead.
But I still feel like there's something in our brains as we get older that does not allow our bodies to pull the trigger the way they're supposed to, the way we think we can.
We're fighting Father Time, Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it.
So I'm hoping that this plays out exactly how he wants it to. But he has to understand that he is fighting a guy in his 30s. And regardless of this guy's record, he's a lot younger.
Yeah. And
Patrick hasn't been in there in a long time. And if he thinks he's going to go right back in the way he was doing it 10 years ago, I think he's going to be shocked.
He loves to stand. He loves to strike. And that's what'll get you in trouble, especially in those.
And we don't know what a
later years, man.
50-year-old's chin is like either. He's 50 years
Well,
old.
I know
at this
how a
point.
lot of 50-year-old chins are.
Yeah, so I don't know. Patrick's my boy. I like him a lot. I hope he does well. But
You're giving him the opportunity to finish things the way he wants
and
to.
he has, and I'll tell you this, he's got a lot of support.
Yeah, man.
He's
everybody
got
loves
everybody
Patrick.
at Porky's backyard coming out to watch him. All the bars in Humble that all the bars in Humble that he pops into on the weekends, they're all coming. So
Badass.
kicking off the card is who?
Yeah, I don't know how to say that name. Aruna.
That's DC's guy too.
Yeah.
So Daniel Cormier's built his own fight team.
That's badass.
And,
Taking on Devon Taylor.
And he's got these guys that are, he swears they're studs, man. And this is 200 pounds. The dude can fight at 85 or 205. So I'd like to see how he does. And then,
match him from there.
yeah, throw him right in the mix, man.
All right. Kicking off on the amateur prelims. Lightweight championship. Sean Tillman, Marcelo Ruiz. Anybody got anything to say about that?
I mean, Tillman is Yves Edwards' guy. Marcelo's coming from College Station. He's Bubba Bush's boy. So 4-1 versus, I think, 5-1. Tillman took his first loss when he made his debut. I don't know if you remember, Byron Wells
Not off
knocked
the top
him
of my
out
head, but
in
I remember.
Bayou City.
Makes sense.
And he bounced back from that. This next one is the one I'm looking for to see.
Damian Herrera out of
Probably
Ground
Alden as
Dwellers
well.
taking on Alden's boy, 4-ounce fighter Houston Marza.
Oh yeah, Houston.
Bantamweight action.
Yeah, so this kid, Damian Herrera, lives in Cabo now, and his dad opened up a gym out there. They come from Ground Dwellers. They're a Ground Dwellers affiliate from Eddie Avalar. And he's been fighting a lot out there. I think he's like 5-1 or something out there, or 6-1.
Yeah, badass. You get to train with Houston at all?
All the time. And
Yeah.
He's another one of your main guys.
Yeah, his nickname. The problem is
Legit?
It's
He earned it?
Yeah, he earned that.
'Cause he's probably 18 now.
He's like 18 or 19. Yeah.
he's
I know
super
his
young,
mom
man.
had to sign the form when he made his debut. So he's probably, he's got to be like 18 now. Houston, he is a problem.
Yeah, moving on. Flyweight division. Brian Gutierrez taking on Augustin Ramirez. And then Jesus G. I'm going to need to get a little help with that name. Taking on Rodney Spears in the
Goros
lightweight division.
Tierra.
Is that it?
Goros Tierra.
Yeah, you're missing some letters there. But that was a valid attempt. I'm not going to do it.
Goros Tierra.
Yeah. Doug McFarland.
Missing some letters.
A good old American name there, Doug McFarland, taking on Miguel Ochoa in the middleweight division. Hunter Labarge, I wonder if he's related to L, taking on Steven Barrera.
El DeBarge.
Boom, yeah, that's what I was going for. Thanks. It's like a joke grenade. It
El
took a
Del.
second. Raymond Herod taking on Santiago Garcia in the bantamweight division. And then Jacob Martinez out of Thug Jitsu, who we all know and love, taking on Caleb Dennison. And then our opening amateur contest, Darian Goodman taking on Christian Reynoso in the bantamweight division out of McCoy's MMA. And that's 25 fights all taking place this Sunday. Escapade at Imagine Venues, Fury FC 109. Eric Garcia has done it again. We're going to get there early and leave late.
We probably will. I mean, you can count on some swing mounts.
Oh, yeah. Plan on some swing bouts. You know, maybe we'll get lucky. Every time that we say there's going to be swing bouts, somehow, by some stroke of luck, we get lucky and the Amis handle business, and there's a bunch of first-round finishes, and we end up being out of there, at a semi-respectable time. I hope that's the case this weekend if nobody misses weight or falls off for any other reason.
Had you not got this call up next week and there was no contender, what was the plan? Coming back to Fury
Probably fight for Fury again.
and figure out maybe the Paris rematch. Yeah, I was thinking about
Paris or Nick, one of the two.
Nick Piccinini. Yeah.
Golly, man.
We got to figure out what we're going to do with Jacob, but I think Nick Paris, Nick Jacob, those are the fights. Steven Orozco in the mix. Do you watch these cards when we're not in town? Were you keeping up with any of the other flyweights?
Not the ones outside of
Escapade.
Houston, other than the Nick Piccinini one and.
You caught that one?
Did
Yeah,
you just
Steve
watch his
Orozco?
last one with Orozco?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
I just think he was just trying to throw down with Orozco, but
Orozco's fun.
yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't want to obviously he didn't want to wrestle. He wanted to fight. So based on that, if you look at Nick's performance in that, but I know Nick's tough, but I saw a different Nick than I saw when he fought Garule. I feel like he really went guns blazing for Garule. wanted to show that he was going to be super aggressive. This one, I feel like it was a little bit a step back. He didn't really try and go for the kill.
I felt like there was, I mean, he got hurt early, and I don't know if he ever fully, truly
recovered. Right at the last, first round, he got kneed.
Yeah, and, you know,
bro, he was almost out of there.
His timing looked a little bit off. He dominated most of the fight. He was on top a lot. But, I mean, whenever he would try to make, whenever he would try to make some kind of, you know, move or something, tried to explode, he was slipping, he was falling. I'm sure you were watching it going, oh, man, I would have finished him right there.
That was going to be my question. Like, based on that, had y'all fought, you think it would have been easy work, or you would have?
Not easy work, but I definitely think I would have got a finish. Yeah.
If you would have been in Steven Orozco's shoes that night, you think you would have got the finish?
I definitely think I would have got the finish.
And Steven needed about 10 seconds left in that first round. So looking at that, Nick, what do you think of him and Jacob? You think Jacob can handle that?
I think Jacob could handle it. You know, I guarantee everyone was doubting him against Paris, but Jacob's a new person now. He's trained. He fights differently. He trains differently. He's really trying to be a smarter fighter instead of what he was back in the day. The little animal trying to brawl and take people's heads off. He's definitely taking a step back to try to learn, and he listens to the coaches now. So
hence the reason why he shouldn't retire.
One more. Just one more. If you get him in for just one more, then maybe offer another 3-fight deal.
If he doesn't do this, I'm gonna start calling him Jacob Bam Bam Silva. and say, hey, if you don't do this when you're 50, you're going to be trying to come back in 14 years, bro. Like, you need to take this fight.
Do it while you can.
Has Van jumped into camp yet?
He's been training, yeah.
So y'all are already helping him prepare. What do you think about that, him and
Pantoja?
Yeah.
Man, I think he's ready, and everyone's down him,
No,
too.
bro, I'm not.
Man.
I'm not.
Everyone online
Everyone has
been,
been, and that's great.
Yeah.
Let them.
Yeah.
Everyone has doubted that kid
From the
since
beginning.
day one. Whenever he was like, what, 4-0?
Yeah.
And he was like going around telling everybody, hey, I want to fight Paris Moran. He's telling Eric, he told me. And I'm like telling Eric, yeah, he told me too. And in Paris, we brought him on. Yeah, he came over to me that same day and told me that like Paris fought at Escapade, and Josh Van afterwards went over and like respectfully, he's like, hey man, I want to fight you, man. You know, respectfully, I want to fight you. So, all right, well, fuck, make it happen. And Paris, I guess, gave the okay to Eric, like, let's do it. Yeah, let's run it. But he has been doubted since day one and every step of the way. Dude, I expect nothing less than a shocking performance from Josh Van in that heavyweight, that flyweight championship fight.
Me too. I mean, how does Pantoja beat him? It's by taking his back for 5 rounds, every round. He has to. There's going to be a point in that fight, I feel. I think he gets a hold of Josh in the first round. I think Josh.
It's his best chance.
Yeah, that's his best chance. I think maybe the beginning of round 2, and then once Josh gets out and starts exploding, you're going to see that dip in cardio, and then there's going to be a TKO. I think that's, if I had to make my prediction.
Josh is hard to get down.
Which Eric usually doesn't make predictions. That's a very bold prediction.
He's super athletic.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been like that. He's super bow-legged.
Everybody, is expecting Pantoja to submit Josh, and I think they're going to be surprised. He's not going to be as easy to finish as people think. They're used to seeing him stand and engage and strike and all that, but I mean, he's got jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Can you pull up the Noche card for next week?
I could, if you ask nicely.
Yeah. Josh's jiu-jitsu kind of showed when he. Remember that calf slicer he did in Colorado?
Yes.
Calf slicer some guy in Colorado, and it was funny because he's like, man, I just barely learned that. This is when he was training with like Scotty Juarez and Tony Orozco Jr. He's like, dude, I just learned this shit the other day, so I figured, shit, I'll go for it. Sure enough, he went and he pulled that shit off.
I don't think they have the official card out too, because they keep adding people to the UFC Noche. So
so they might not have the official. I know Garule got added.
Yeah, he's on there.
Yeah, so Garule's on that card too.
Yeah, in the main
He's
event.
out. Yeah, Rosas is out.
Womp womp. Yeah, see, they haven't. This is on UFC.com.
I know. They haven't updated it.
I think
yet.
they would update that. But
What
I guess
fight?
not.
Do you know what fight you are yet?
Maybe the 3rd fight of the night.
Okay, let's see if they got Alden on there.
They haven't.
Yeah.
They haven't.
They got the ghost
They got your
silhouette.
ghost, yeah.
Oh, do they?
Put your names on there.
Nice.
Let's put it.
I'm gonna be in the house for sure.
Jeez.
How does that work? Like, do they give you tickets for your family?
Yeah, I think you gave me like 4 tickets for your family.
Okay. So who are you taking?
My mom, my girlfriend, Chico's wife.
I would sell it to Chico.
Yeah. And then have one for me to get back in after the fight.
Oh, you have to keep yourself a ticket. Yeah.
Dude, you can't just like, show them your taped up hands or something.
Zach Reese?
I was just about to say, man, another Fury alum, Zach Reese, taking on Cedric Dumas. Jesus Aguilar versus Luis Garule, flyweight action. Luis Garule, man, dude, could you imagine we could have got him and Luis Garule in there?
I'd rather not. I'd like to see all my guys win.
Of course we do, but I mean,
oh yeah, that would have been great too. You take what opportunity you can get.
Man,
Yeah,
that'd have been a.
I would have
banger.
loved to see Hector on this card, man.
Yeah, Tatiana Suarez taking on Amanda Lemos. Claudio Puelles taking on Joaquim Silva.
Okay, let's hope one of those guys falls out.
Yeah.
That's a lightweight fight. I got Justice and Hector ready.
I was about to say, who do you plug in there? Those are
I mean,
two good
Hector.
ones.
Hector would be my first pick, obviously, because he's the champ.
Yeah.
But if he can't make the weight, how is Hector? Is he?
He's in the gym too. He's been training.
He's staying ready.
Well, I talked to Daniel last night about him and Justice, and I call Justice first. 'Cause the plan is to book him for December. That way, if we get through the whole season of Contender Series, and nobody falls out for them to go in, there's one card after Josh's card, and it's an Apex card on the 13th. So if I could book them for the 14th, somebody falls out for the 13th, they'll already be in shape. We just try and push them on in.
Yeah.
Golly. Dusko Todorovic taking on Jose Daniel Medina in the middleweight division. Kevin Gastelum taking on Dustin Stoltz.
Can't believe Gastelum's still fighting.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, props to him, man. He's got that
Jared Gordon.
Bam Bam Hutton syndrome. Rafa Garcia taking on Jared Gordon. Rob Font taking on TBD. Raul Rosas Jr. is out of that one. And then in the main event, Jean Silva taking on Diego Lopez.
You keep up
Our
with both
guy.
of them? What do you think about that fight? For a main event, for you to be.
That's a good main event, but I just feel like they should have a Mexican in there.
Yeah, because you got two
Two
Brazilians.
Brazilians.
Two Brazilians, yeah.
I
mean, Lopez.
They did that last year too.
Well,
I
you
can't
gotta
remember who
think.
it was, but I remember, making jokes to my friends about like, the great Mexican
it's
Irishman versus whoever. It was like Ireland versus somewhere else. I'm sure it started out, card subject to change. It probably started out there was like a great Mexican fighter in the main event. That's the I guess the premise of these cards. But yeah, cards subject to change. Things happen. You got to make a replacement.
Diego lives in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, in
he
Puebla.
trains there.
He's got a house out there. He's got a gym out there.
He
too, I think.
represents the Mexican people well.
Yeah, so he does his thing out there. I think the UFC might be looking at it like that. I don't know.
There you go.
Well, Rob Font's Puerto Rican? Well, he's fighting a Mexican guy now, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he is. Maybe he's not.
Mexico and U.S. Yeah, Rafa and Jared Gordon. U.S. versus U.S. Well, Kevin's Mexican descent, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Gastelum?
Probably, yeah.
He's got a bunch of guys on here.
It's probably Hastelums. We're just mispronouncing it. It's actually a Spanish name. But yeah, dude.
Solid
ton of
card,
fights.
though. Tatiana Suarez
Solid
is always
card.
fun.
They didn't put on 25 fights. You got to go to Fury if you want that.
They don't have to. They can do a card every weekend.
True.
And they have the money to do it. What do
We
you think
should-
about that?
we
About
should
the
do that.
Paramount deal? You see that?
Man, I hope the fighters get paid a little bit more, but
7.7 billion.
it's crazy.
I think I read somewhere he said expect the bonuses to get better out of this.
Yeah.
So, it's a great point.
I think coming from the regional scene and going and stepping into the UFC, initially the money's great. But then once you get used to those paychecks and you start living with that,
Once you start looking at the top line and the bottom line, you start going, hey, man.
everybody, like you'll be
Everybody wants
satisfied
bigger
for a
piece
little
of the
while.
pie. Yeah.
But then like when you start seeing, how much more money you can make and what they should be doing, this and that, everybody's gonna want more, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just human nature, man.
That's
We all
just-
want
that's
we
just
all
how
want
it
a
is.
raise.
I want more.
Right? I want more.
I want more too.
I think
Hey,
it just depends on your performances, right, from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, if you get in there and you get a 50K bonus every fight, there's been some guys like who's some of the big bonus guys? Holland probably,
yeah, I was
right?
just about to say that's the first one that comes to mind
Kevin
is Kevin
Holland.
Holland.
Giannis?
shit, for a little while, that was the next one. For a
Adrian
little while
Giannis
there,
was getting
Adrian
them?
Giannis, like his first 5 fights, he was getting those. So I mean, set himself up really
I
nicely.
think Pineda got a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pineda got a few bonuses.
Yeah, Josh Van's probably picked up a couple along the way.
I think Josh Van has, yeah.
So yeah, man, it bears mentioning, we touched on a bullshit rumor last week. We were able to verify there is no truth to the UFC buyout from ESPN.
The Fight Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw an article that said that ESPN was in talks to acquire UFC Fight Pass. So my mind was like,
What?
yeah, could that be good?
But
for
it
us?
wasn't. We did mention that it wasn't reported by like a reputable source, so we were able to confirm that that was just a bullshit rumor. No truth to that whatsoever. Good job with the clickbait, though.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been good.
Yeah, it could have
It
been.
could have been good for us to see Fury on ESPN Plus.
It'd been, you know, it'd been fun to be able to make that claim, say that statement. But you know, I'm happy with where we are, with who we're with, man.
Yeah, I
got
love
got a great
UFC.
team.
I love UFC Fight Pass.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's been great. So, what's it look like for you next week, going into fight week?
Next week, just can't wait.
Is your hard training over now?
What is
Like, are you done with sparring and?
Yeah, I'm done with sparring. I mean, I still have this week as the last hard push, but next week is just kind of just cruising, cutting weight.
Because it's 7 days from this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got to be careful. I've seen Jacob Silva get cut the week before
That's
he
what
fights
I'm
for us,
done
bro.
with
Like
that,
we
yeah.
don't. Yeah,
don't
make
want
sure
that.
you stay healthy. This is a whole different.
I know it's a short notice fight, but I mean it's kind of a dream scenario as far as short notice fights go, because I mean you're not getting called like 3 days before the fight.
You had
a
a
little
week,
bit,
6
yeah.
weeks.
So you had
So, I
a
mean,
decent camp.
Decent.
And I had 2 weeks before that because they had the Contender Series. I was already training maybe 2 or 3 weeks before that.
So man, it's just a
Perfect.
Perfect scenario,
seamless
man.
transition to slip you right in there, Noche UFC, man. How exciting is that for you? I read your father tried to come here a number of times to make a better life, and now here you are fighting, you know, Noche UFC, dude. How awesome is that for you?
It's unreal. It's like I said earlier. It's like 14 years of hard training. I didn't think it would happen like this, and I mean I've had multiple chances before. Obviously, the Paris fight where I had the no contest. I was supposed to get on the Tough House, but the Texas Commission wasn't working with the Vegas Commission, so I couldn't get on there. Then they got me on the Contender Series, and then Charis fell through, and they got me on UFC Noche. So I mean, it's a perfect scenario, like you guys were saying.
When it's meant to be, it's gonna
it was
happen,
meant to
bro.
be, yeah.
Yeah, when it's meant to be. So about your dad's not here?
He's here. He's in like Bel Air, but I don't speak with him very much. But you know, I got to be grateful for what he's done for me.
So he's not gonna make it to this.
He won't be there. No.
He'll watch it.
He'll for sure watch it.
Do y'all talk?
No.
Y'all don't talk at all?
No.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that. I'm trying to dance around it at this point. Hey man, you know.
I mean, it's good for people to kind of know his story a little bit. you
yeah.
know?
No, for sure.
So you're the man of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you take care of your mama.
Yep.
All right. So mama's gonna probably get a gift after this
Yep, she
50K
is.
bonus. Maybe not a Josh Van house yet,
Not a Josh Van House, but something.
you'll take care of her. That's
Yep.
good, man. It's always good to be grateful for what you got. your
That's
parents
still to
and stuff.
come. The house from mom is still to come.
It's coming.
That's in the cards. Boom. What else you got, Eric Garcia?
So UFC's gonna bring you out there Tuesday or what?
We're driving out there on Tuesday, and then I mean we'll just go through the UFC program routine.
Media day.
And it, like I said, it hasn't even hit me yet. Like I'm not even nervous, but once I get
once
out
you get out there and they give you that bag and you got that fight kit, you start signing posters and shit.
that's when it'll hit.
That's what's gonna be. When you get this win, don't forget my shout out.
I got you.
Where can they find you at? Where can people
You
find
can
you?
find me on Instagram at Alden Coria, Twitter Alden Koria, but yeah, catch me on UFC Noche September 13th.
Next week, ESPN Plus,
Boom.
probably early prelims,
Early prelims.
5:15 p.m. Central Time.
I'll be tuned in. I do have the subscription for that one.
Okay.
It's exhausting trying to keep up with all of them. But I
I'm
do
pretty
have
sure this is a
ESPN Plus.
non-pay-per-view though.
Yeah.
Fight night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fight night, so the whole card will be on ESPN Plus.
Badass, man.
Fantastic. Catch this on UFC Fight Pass next week.
Yeah, dude, man.
Fury
What-
Unleashed podcast.
Now, before we get out of here, man, it bears mentioning, like, you know, he started as an amateur with you, and I remember early on he had some shirts made, and I can't remember what brand it was, but it was like made in a certain light, like a certain brand, and it had like the eyes blacked out, and his hand was raised, and like you were putting a belt on him, and I was in the background. He gave us all each one of those shirts. I was trying to find it so I could wear it today.
Oh yeah.
That's badass.
But yeah, man, like that's the Alden Koreah that I know and remember, and to watch you grow and evolve, and to get this opportunity, dude.
Amazing.
I couldn't be happier for you.
Thank
I'm
you.
happy for you. I'm proud of you, man. Go out there and do H-Town proud.
Oh,
You
will.
got us all behind you, man. We're all rooting for you. And unless you got anything else, man, I think on that note, the time for talk is over. This has been Fury Unleashed.
And now, Houston, Texas, make some noise because the time for talk is over. It's time to unleash the Fury!